Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's your man James, aka JP, back again, this time with some San Diego Comic-Con coverage. So I'm going to be doing a series of videos just like I did with New York Toy Fair, a couple months back. Going to be doing like a little slideshow, giving my thoughts about all the new reveals that have been out. Tons of great stuff have been announced already, and it's only, I guess, technically the second day. Last night was the preview night. Today is the first official day of San Diego Comic-Con. But definitely, a lot of cool stuff. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to start off with the Bandai America booth and take a look at some of the new Power Rangers figures that are going to be coming out. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so we're going to start off with this. This isn't really a reveal or anything, but this is the Comic-Con exclusive for this year. Is the black and gold Legacy Blade Blaster. Looks really nice. Definitely love the black and gold theme that they got going on with all their Comic-Con exclusives that they had for the past couple years. So this is really cool. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there to pick one up, and I'm not going to pay eBay prices for them, but still really cool exclusive for this year. And as we go to the next picture, you can see it in the sword mode right there. I don't even know if that's the official term, but you guys see what it is. So that's really cool. So that's the Blade Blaster, and this isn't new either, but this is it's hitting stores now. They had it on display obviously, but this is the Legacy Communicator. It's the Tommy Oliver edition with the green and white bands. It sucks that they couldn't just put the green and white bands in the box of 5 Rangers. They made you buy a whole nother communicator for that. But marketing strategies, I guess. But anyway, so that's the old stuff. Now let's go ahead and get into the new stuff. All right, now for the new stuff, they got a whole new line of Legacy figures coming out. They're gonna, from what I've heard, they're gonna be doing all of every team of Rangers. They're gonna do every Ranger in Legacy, form, which is pretty insane, pretty awesome. It's gonna cost a lot of money. If you're a completist and want to get all of them. I'm probably going to try and get most of them. I don't know about all of them, but definitely most of them, at least the seasons that I grew up with and the seasons that I loved. So you can see here we have the Red Ranger, along with the other Comic-Con exclusives this year that Bandai has in the background there. But it looks really, really awesome. Got the nice chrome sword, which I think that's part of the Comic-Con exclusive. I don't know that the retail version will have the chrome sword or anything like that, but still really cool piece. And then moving on here, you just get a closer up image. Still looks really awesome. You can see some of the other things in the background as well. Now moving on to the other Legacy figures, we'll just go through this, but you can see, the White Ranger, Red Ranger, Blue Ranger, Yellow and Pink, Black, and also Green as I scroll through these pictures here. These guys look really, really awesome. I don't know if I'm going to be picking them up. I want to if I'm going to pick up every other team, but I already have so many different versions of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I have the Figure Arts ones, which are probably still my favorite. I have the movie versions that came out. I never picked up the Legacy ones that came in like the retro style packaging last year. I think it was last year, maybe the year before that. Never picked those up. So I'm on the fence about the Mighty Morphin Legacy ones. They look really awesome. I just got to see how different they are from the ones I already have. And judging by these pictures, they don't really look too different. They have the nice fully painted weapons and morphers. Articulation looks okay on them, standard Bandai stuff. It does look to have more articulation than the usual Bandai figures, so that's a plus. The female figures look a little skinny to me, which they're supposed to, but they just look a little too skinny. But maybe it's just me, I don't know. And you can see Tommy right here with the nice fully painted dragon dagger and I forget the name of that weapon, the Sword of Darkness, I think. I could be completely wrong, but his sword right there. So that looks really cool. Then you can also see the megazord, which from my understanding, each of the Rangers are going to come with a Build-A-Figure piece that's eventually going to build the entire megazord for that particular season. So that's pretty cool. I don't know what the scale is going to be like, because it doesn't look like it's going to be your standard big, like Legacy style megazord. It looks like it's going to be more or less the same size as the actual figures, maybe a little bigger. So I don't think the scale is going to be, on par, but it's still really cool that we're getting, the megazords in these sizes and scales, because we're pretty much just used to getting like the Legacy style zords that are, pretty massive. And also you can see right here the Legacy Tokyo vinyl. That's also an exclusive, I believe, for Comic-Con. You know, it's just a static figure, really. I don't think there's any articulation. If there is, I think it's just in the arms and maybe the head swivels left and right. But other than that, it's just a statue, nice display piece. So that's another exclusive for this year. And we finally get the reveal of the Legacy Ninja Megazord. I know back during New York Toy Fair, they didn't have the final product ready, and I think they had the old 90s Megazord actually as a placeholder. But now we finally get to see it. I believe this is the first time we've ever seen it. Looks really, really awesome. You got the nice chrome die-cast piece in there. So it looks really cool. And now the Falcon Zord finally has, you know, something to go with other than, you know, just itself. So that's really cool. We all pretty much knew this was coming out for a while. But now we finally get to see the final product. And again, it looks awesome. I'm definitely going to be picking it up. Now, you know, staying with the whole legacy figures that I was talking about earlier with the Mighty Morphin, like I said, they're going to start doing every team apparently. So Mighty Morphin is going to be one team, and then another team is Ninja Storm, and then another team is In Space, which we'll get to shortly. So you're gonna, in the first wave, I believe you're gonna get a mixture of those figures. So it's not gonna be an entire wave of Mighty Morphin. It'll probably be like 2 Mighty Morphin figures, 2 Ninja Storm figures, and 2 In Space figures. As part of like wave 1, I believe, from my understanding, is how that's going to be. But the Ninja Storm figures look really awesome. You know, I've always liked the designs for these guys. The chrome pieces or like the silver parts on the arms was really cool, and I always like the helmet designs. I don't recall if I've actually watched the season. I've probably seen a few episodes, so I'm not all that familiar with everything from that season, but I've always liked the designs of their costumes. And you can see the Megazord here also. That's going to be part of that Build-A-Figure series that I was talking about. It looks okay. This Megazord looks very plain, and like especially the like I said, I haven't watched this season, so I'm not that familiar, but the blue arm, I don't know what animal or whatever that's supposed to be, but the blue arm looks very plain and unpainted. So this one just looks okay. It's not that great to me. But then again, I'm not a big fan of this design for a Megazord, but again, looks okay. And then moving on to In Space, I'm really excited for these guys. In Space is probably my top, like it's in my top 3 as far as costume designs and just series in general. It's one of my favorite series. So these guys look awesome. I can't wait to get my hands on all the In Space figures. Definitely got to pick these up. The Yellow Ranger looks very weird to me. Again, she looks too skinny, and she's got like this massive 6-pack sculpted in. It just, the proportions on her look weird, but like I said, I'm still going to pick up the whole team. Very excited to see them. The Pink Ranger, from the images I've seen, looks okay. It's just the Yellow Ranger that looks very weird. And then we get the Astro Megazord Build-A-Figure as well. This guy looks awesome. I've always loved the Astro Megazord. I don't think it'll be able to... I don't think any of these Megazords Build-A-Figure pieces will be able to transform into the individual Zords. I'm not really sure, and I don't think the Astro Megazord is going to be able to transform into the, you know, the ship. But other than that, I mean, these guys look really awesome. I'm most excited for In Space. Ninja Storm is cool, but like I said, I'm not that connected with that season since I didn't actually watch it. And Mighty Morphin, I have so many Mighty Morphin figures already. But In Space is really what I'm looking forward to. And then finally, we got the reveal of the Mighty Morphin reboot movie that's coming out, I believe in 2017 is when it's supposed to release. We got to see the new action figures, and they're okay. I don't think I'm going to be picking them up. They look okay to me. I don't know, I still haven't really grasped the whole redesigns of the costumes or anything. I'm not against it, I'm just not for it. I'm kind of going into this whole thing neutral. I have to wait to see the movie to know whether I really want to pick these guys up or anything like that. But honestly, I don't know, the proportions on these guys look very strange. And I don't believe they're, you know, as articulated as the Legacy line or as detailed as the Legacy line, even though they have some decent paint on them. The Red Ranger looks like Lord Zed to me. It's very weird, but I do like, for whatever reason, the Black Ranger. He looks really cool. If I'm only going to pick one of these guys up, it's definitely going to be the Black Ranger. There's just something about him that looks very stealthy. I just like the look of these guys with the whole black color scheme. To me, it just looks sick. So I'll probably pick up the Black Ranger. But other than that, I don't think I'll be getting any of these. The Yellow Ranger looks very weird and anorexic, and so does the Pink Ranger. So yeah, I don't know. I'm I don't know. I'm just on the fence about these guys. I haven't really made an opinion yet. I'd have to see them in hand, but again, that Black Ranger looks sick. So, and that pretty much wraps it up. So that's it for the reveals so far from Bandai America for the Power Ranger stuff. I don't know if I missed anything, but I think I got pretty much everything. If I missed something, let me know in the comments below. I'll do like an updated video or something like that. But definitely looking forward to, this whole legacy line where they're going to do every team of Rangers. That's what I'm looking forward to. And, the Build-A-Figure pieces that get you the Megazords as well. Definitely looking forward to that. And especially the in-space figures. But overall, really good reveal so far. And like I said, even though the movie figures aren't for me, I know there's a lot of people out there that are going to like them. So, everyone has their own opinion and their own taste and stuff. But yeah, so that's it for me for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, stay tuned for more San Diego Comic-Con coverage. I'm going to have a bunch of videos coming out over the course of the weekend with all the reveals, all the images. And I've got all these images from toynewseye.com. I'll leave a link down below. You can go ahead and check that out. And that's the best place to get all the San Diego Comic-Con coverage, information, and pictures. So yeah, that does it for me. Stay tuned. I should have another video up. If not tonight, probably tomorrow. I got a NECA video I'm going to be working on, as well as Bandai Tamashii Nations and the whole SH Figure Arts thing. So stay tuned. I'm rambling, so I'm going to go ahead and end here. I'll see you guys next time.